may have noticed for the past 2 months I've been missing certain things. That's because, thanks to my local Amazon being the worst experience with online shopping you will ever experience, because their postage is crap, and if you're lucky enough it actually turns up when it's supposed to, it arrived damaged every single time. So Amazon can do one, which means no Verve stuff. But that's not what's on people's minds right now. That's also not what the title of this video is about. This, on the other hand, is PUBG, that would be Player Unknown's Battlegrounds, for those who don't understand what PUBG stands for. PUBG Mobile and Warframe. Okay. This has me slightly more intrigued than it probably should have. As somebody who has played their fair share of both of these games, my problem comes with the fact that I've never, ever launched PUBG. More importantly is Digital Extreme's complete and utter silence about this collaboration being a thing. Upon this being announced, really late yesterday, early in the morning if you were in Europe, you would have expected by now Digital Extreme to have made some kind of mention that this is going to be a thing. Could get into as the creator program is supposed to let people know of upcoming updates and things like that, this would have been something they probably should have mentioned in passing, because thanks to the NDA they have everybody in that program sign, couldn't have mentioned it anyway. But they didn't. This came as big of a shock to me as it did everybody else. But this has thrown a lot of other questions up. Not just how in the hell are they going to add Warframes into PlayerUnknown Battleground? They could have them as playable character skins. The abilities couldn't work, because if they did, that would be, yeah, a frying pan. As you can see, the frying pan, that is, if you've ever played PUBG, you will understand. If you haven't, we'll quickly kind of explain it. It's a melee weapon, and you carry it round in the melee weapon slot because your character wears it on their back, and it's amazing the amount of times you will get shot in the frying pan. Or you will shoot people in the frying pan, and it's quite funny when you do, because it ricochets off and you just see sparks from a distance and think, God damn it, I should have aimed a little bit higher. But the prime example is in the image itself. Level 3 helmet versus Umbra. Umbra will win. Umbra is nothing but armor. The Warframe themselves are pure armor for the Tenno. Whereas, well, your character in PUBG isn't. They wear armor, a chest plate and a helmet. That is it. Versus a Warframe that is complete armor. But back to the frying pan, as you can see, the guy on the left with a frying pan versus Wukong with his staff. Yup. I'm pretty sure the staff has much longer range. Plus, as it swings, all you've got to do is go into your smoke cloud, it swings through it, come out of the smoke cloud and whack them with your staff. And you win. Or did I also happen to mention Warframes are nothing more than pure armor, so hitting them with a frying pan would be like, well, what's the best example for it? Going into invincibility mode inside of, I can't even remember the name of the room, the simulacrum, so all of the enemies don't do any damage to you. Great example there. Or playing as Valkyrie and using her 4th ability, in which case you can't take damage anyway. Or Iron Skin, for I know. Yeah, hitting a Warframe with a frying pan is going to do nothing to them. The funny part to this, to me, is I was talking to somebody about Grand Theft Auto and they should have had a battleground tile style mode in there. They do, but it's kind of crap. I was thinking PUBG style, Fortnite style. Ugh, I feel dirty saying that word. And I've been saying it for years. If only there was a giant kind of free roam map that Warframe had that they could do something like this on. Oh, that's right. We do. There is 3. There is literally the plains of Eilon. And in Venus there is the Orb Vallis. To be fair, I'd prefer to say it on the Orb Vallis anyway. And then of course we have the Cambion Drift on Deimos. So there's 3 different places they could have done a game mode like this in Warframe. Seeing them kind of partner up with PUBG for this, the cooperation on stage, yeah, nothing at all. I mean, even if we go over to Warframe's actual Twitter page, they retweeted it. That was it. That's it. They retweeted it. Nothing else. Of course, stay tuned for the in-game collaboration content, and we will go to that link in a minute, but nothing else from Digital Extreme themselves. That's amazing. Very, very, very amazing to see that as a thing. Even if we jump over to the forums, and I haven't actually checked on this, but latest staff replies and game crashes from yesterday, 22 hours ago. They announced this 14 hours ago. The hell? Nothing from them whatsoever about this. I'm assuming it has something to do with what's happening on Friday. They have a lot, and I mean a lot, that they need to cover for DevStream 160. And I'm really starting to think the PUBG and Warframe kind of working together, the new cooperation on stage, needs to be addressed very, very quickly. Because following that link just takes us to PUBG Mobile. That's it. The link from Twitter just takes us to PUBG Mobile. All there is they basically commented on it 5 hours ago, saying that, admitting it is true. This is not Photoshop. This is not fake. I mean, it's literally coming from PUBG Mobile themselves, so kind of confirmed beforehand, but it took them 9 hours to make a single statement about it, and all they have said is, you better believe it. And that was in response to somebody asking, is this true? That is Digital Extreme's involvement about this news today, which leads us on to one question. And I said it myself 7 hours ago. Does this basically mean Warframe Mobile is launching soon? Considering Warframe Mobile is supposed to be using the Xbox game save, that's what they showed at TennoCon, so if that's what it's supposed to be doing, does that mean cross-save is much, much closer than we all think? This is a possibility. I will also admit, I really wish I hadn't done that one, and yeah, I should have just went with that one. Where's delete? I'm not logged in, so I can't delete shit. But, yes, this was not fake. This is not Photoshop. This is happening. Even Digital Extreme, in one message, have confirmed this is happening. And I am really, really hoping this also means maybe Warframe Mobile is going to launch soon. They're not pushing it, but they did basically show it's coming, and I said if that ever happens, I'm not playing anymore. I don't want to play Warframe on another platform, but it's supposed to be using the Xbox game save, so cross-save with it at the same time. Cross with fingers, because unless Digital Extreme actually make a statement, It's not going to come up with a time anymore, is it? I mean, come on. 4 in the morning. Well, we can go back and quite literally say 14 hours, and they've mentioned once confirming it was actually a thing. So hopefully there's a lot more news on this sooner rather than later. It just says stay tuned for the in-game collaboration content. And unless Digital Extreme actually tell us what the hell's going on, nobody knows yet. Oh, I'm actually, to hell with the next update. I want to play as Umbra in PUBG. There's just something about that would be amazing. Especially since I play PUBG anyway. And have for many years. Well, not many years if we take for the fact that I might have played it twice in the space of about 2 or 3 years. But I've played a ton of it. But we'll leave this off here for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time. We'll leave this off here for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you when hopefully Digital Extreme decide to let us know what is actually going on and when this is going to come and more information soon. Hopefully.